Hello, my criminal justice enthusiast, and welcome back to Prison Architect. A lot has happened since the last time that I made a video for this game. I had thought I was making a video for the game, but for some reason my recording software did not actually record properly, so I need to now really walk you through some of the major changes that have happened to the prison. First and most importantly is I have started work on the psych ward portion of the prison that I had said I was going to. We had 3 inmates that became insane in the prison, so I needed to make a psych ward. And on top of that, I had, with the psych ward grant, I needed to get 10 inmates in total in the psych ward. So what I've done is I've made a small cell block over here. I've made a small kitchen that functions for their canteen over here. I've added a few orderlies and an infirmary, and then I've also added psychiatrist's office here so they can be helped by the psychiatrists. I still need to expand this. I've planned out a common room as well as security area over here, and we'll be getting to that shortly enough. We also did have one of our mentally ill patients die on us. She overdosed, and because I didn't have an infirmary over there at the time, she passed away before she could get to the other infirmary. And evidently, with the new update in the game, you get a gravestone for every prisoner who dies. So for right now, I'm just putting the gravestones out there. I do plan on moving those to a graveyard that I plan to build in the future. So that catches that up a bit. And I also have begun to expand the prison into this area. I want to get more minimum security prisoners in so we have a decent cash flow going on. And I think that covers pretty much all the changes that I've made since the last episode. So with that in mind, let's get back into the game and we'll see how we continue to expand the prison. Alright, so let's see. We've got 4 visitors who are going to be here in 2 groups. We have some staff that are exhausted. I do need to build that new common room and stuff over on that side as soon as I can. We have 3 people in solitary confinement. We did do a cell search, and we also moved solitary to its new home over here. So we have solitary cells for the psych patients over on this side, and then normal solitary cells for our normal prisoners over on that side. Since I had moved that, I've now changed this into a store, so that way we can be selling goods to inmates who want to buy things. The library is fully operational. So pretty much everything is on track, I think, at this point in time. With that being said, I do want to go ahead and open up the programs here and make sure that we have all the programs going on that we could possibly have. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to get rid of... Well, actually, we're fine on parole hearings. We're going to put in a death row appeal. Well, we don't need it yet because we don't have anybody that's on death row. We need to build a church still to do the spiritual guidance. Alcohol group therapy goes into common rooms, so we can do that. That's not a problem. Behavioral therapy is led in psychologist office. We can put that on as well. And we'll do the general education, so that way when we get people ready for it, we'll have it available. I did put psychiatric consultations in here. We've had people using it. I will expand that to more sessions as need be when we get more psych patients in. But everything I think is going fairly well on that. Behavioral therapy, we don't have equipment for it. What do we need equipment? Wide sofa. Oh, so in the psychologist's office I now need a wide sofa as well. Alright, well let me go ahead and take care of that problem. Let's go ahead and get a sofa over here. Objects. There we go. We've got a wide sofa now. So let's stop that and let's reschedule it. Now we should have the equipment we need for it. No? What are we still needing? In an office, each prisoner requires a wide sofa, students sit, and there needs to be... I don't know what it is that we don't have. I'm sort of confused on that one. Oh, probably because the sofa hasn't been actually installed yet. That's probably it. Okay. Well, that'll happen soon enough. Not too worried about that. Right now, our workers are building this massive expansion as we get money in. Um, and we have the prisoners working over here on building things for us, so that's going as well as it can for right now. We're going to expand this workshop, of course, once we have the finances and whatnot. So we're going to have more people working, more license plates being made, and more money being earned for the prison. Alright. One prisoner is unable to be assigned to a cell. Who can't be assigned to a cell, and why? Alright, we have a capacity of 12 criminally insane cells, and we have 13 criminally insane inmates. Alright, that I will have to deal with. Let's see, intake-wise, we've closed it to the criminally insane? Yes. So for right now, I just need to actually build another cell over there. I'm going to go ahead and pause so I don't lose all this money once I sell this. Sold those objects. Let's just build 2 more cells so that way we make sure we have them. And we're just going to copy and paste what we have here. Oh, we're not going to take 2 of them. Let's just take 1. Alright. And then let's go ahead and put the water supply into that cell. That was not what I had wanted. Now it won't let me build it. Oh, we're having a few problems here. Alright. Get out of this. Sell this stack of wood. That should give me plenty of money to quick build out this particular cell. And that's what I want to do. There we go. Alright, now let's hit play. That should take care of the problem. We have the criminally insane inmates in here. I have 2 orderlies right now. I think I need a few more orderlies. Let's boost it up to 4, because that's what we have the money for. Oh, we have enough money. Let's boost it up to 5. That way we make sure that the criminally insane are being taken care of decently. Because they somewhat worry me as to what they're going to be doing. I put these things down here for them. I don't know if they'll use them or not, so I just have them there for right now. I guess we will see at a point in time. And my plumbing has not been installed in most of these. I don't know why, because I had told it previously to put plumbing into these. Alright, well. We completed a grant, so I will get to that here soon enough. But first of all, I want to go ahead and get the plumbing taken care of, so that way when these cells are built, the prisoners will have plumbing. Last thing I need is prisoners having problems because they don't have plumbing in their cells. I mean, it's a prison, but I want to run it in a manner that's not too cruel to the inmates. Alright, so we've got plumbing there. Alright, that should take care of that problem. Let's go ahead and put some lights in along here as well. We'll have to see as those cells are constructed. Alright, so we did complete a grant. Let's see which grants we still have available. Cell block D. We need to get 200 prisoners in. We can... Oh, actually, we have completed several grants, so let's go ahead and get both of those underway. And we will take the money from that and work on expanding our workshop first and foremost. Let's go ahead and demolish this wall. Don't really need it here anymore. And then we're going to go ahead and once that wall is demolished, we've been putting how many spaces in here? 2, 3 there. So we want 2 on the side of this. So that's where the first devices will be. Alright, don't really need to plan those out too much. That'll give me an understanding of where they need to go. Let's see the power grid, because if I'm going to slap a bunch more items in here, do need to make sure... Oh, we've got this fully set to go. I planned in advance for that. I had forgotten. Alright, so let's get in here then and name this all workshop. We're not going to fully fit it out, but we will get it fairly fit out. We'll at least get 2 more rows here of items in. So let's see, for the workshop, we're wanting saws here, 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 all along here. Then we're going to want presses along here. And we're, of course, going to want some tables up at the top. And then let's get our lights going on in here. Alright, that looks pretty good overall. Let's get rid of these planning marks for now then. And logistics-wise, we can open up the amount of prisoners here even more. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, 24 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There we go. We'll expand it out to that much to start with. Then we'll see if people can go ahead and pass and start working on the beds there as well. We do need to expand our classroom some, but we're going to put a classroom over here, so that'll be perfectly fine. I think I want to go ahead and spend that money over here to put in that common room and such now, though. Alright, so we'll get those walls built out. This isn't a common room, this is a staff room. So staff room right through here. And we will need a staff door on this room, because I don't want my mentally ill patients walking in on my staff. So we'll put that right there. And we will need some lights in this room. Actually, you know what? This wall I can move out slightly. I'm going to redesign this wall here. Let's go ahead and bump this area out. So that way we can have the hand washing areas in here. That'll work out fine. Put a light right there. Build those walls out. Build all these little walls out. And then we will go ahead and put toilets along this back wall. And then we will go ahead and see about sinks. We can't put in sinks yet, but we can put the hand dryers in. Oh, we can't put the hand dryers in either yet. Alright. We have plumbing down here. Let's go ahead and extend that over. Don't have the money for it, so. But we're getting the common room set up. Slowly but surely, we're getting it set up. Alright, I'm going to have to connect all of these. Come on, ladies, make some more license plates for me so that way I can sell them and make enough money to be able to afford to power the new saws and stuff into place. This is all for your betterment. That way you have more things to work on. My guys are working away over here. I do have a power cable coming up in that direction. Oh, they haven't even installed the power plant though yet, so that's part of what's going on as far as the delay. I have quite a few things going on for my guys right now, so I understand. It's taking them a little bit of time. Heck, we even have this backup of trucks right now. Alright, we got $3 grand for early release. Let's go ahead and put the power in for these first. There's that. Then we'll put the water over here. There we go with that. And we need a sofa and a drink machine in here. Alright, those I think I can afford. So let's get a nice sofa in here for right now. We'll put it over there. We're going to put the drinks machine right there. And next to it, if we can afford it. Oh, these are some interesting things. So I need psychiatric visits in order to get these things. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I also am looking forward to the leather sofas. When I get the leather sofas, I'm going to move these sofas into the staff room, put leather sofas in there. So definitely those will be a good thing. Let's see here. Where was I at? Oh yeah, I was wanting to put a serving table in here. So we'll put that right there. You know what? We're going to put that sofa, or a sofa, right up there. We have power running into the area array, so we're good on that. Alright, we should be pretty good for right now. Just have to really let our guys catch up with all the projects that I've got going on. Because I do have a lot for them to do. Alright, so that's all going well. Bookshelves are slowly but surely getting stocked. That's a good thing. Well, I also did put in some windows along the front here, so it makes it a little bit prettier. These shelves are getting fairly well stocked, so that's definitely a good thing. So I do need to build a church. That's going to be one of my next big to-dos. I do want to put in those last 2 cells when I can as well. And we're getting a decent amount of prisoners in, which will be a good thing. We're going to need more guards also at that point, though, because I do not have enough guards for what I have going on here. Alright, yeah, I would really like that installed. Then we can hopefully start getting power to some of those cells. That's important to me. I mean, I do want my people to have a nice place to rest here and such. I know they work hard for me, but still. This person's getting irritable. What is she agitated about? What does she need? Comfort. Well, she's getting food. So, hopefully that comforts her. I don't know. I don't know what the crazy people want. These people are doing alright, though, with what they're getting, so that's good. Is my spooky tree growing anymore? Is that as big as it gets? Because if it is, I'm not really impressed with my spooky tree, I have to say. A little disappointed. Um, I will be putting spooky trees in the graveyard whenever I build a full-on graveyard. Right now, no graveyard, no more spooky trees. Alright, so they're working away on these cells. The more of them they get done, the more prisoners I'll be able to intake, so that's a good thing. Definitely am looking forward to that. Alright, we are getting this put in. That's important. And probably I'll go ahead and play through until we get the next intake of inmates in, which will hopefully take care of some of my financial needs. Alright, can we put in those pieces of wiring to get this really on the move? Right, that's in progress. Good. I'm like, before I get all those inmates in, I want to ensure that I have power to their cells so they're not just in the dark there. With that many new inmates in, we're going to change logistics here somewhat. We're going to need... I'm going to go with 4 people for right now working in there. We'll see if that's enough. We might need more. We might need less. Who knows? Let's bump this up to 10 to clean the prison because the prison is getting nice and big. That's good where it's at. That's good where it's at. Again with this, let's bump this up by another 5 to make it 10 in there. Now we have the psychiatrist's office, has his couch in there. Is that taken care of? It says it's not, but I think I have to adjust that still. Yeah, let's go ahead and change that and then start the behavioral therapy again. Behavioral therapy now has a position and it works fine. Alright, let's edit the schedule overall. So, we want psychiatric consultations. They can start right at the beginning there. They're not going for education or anything, I believe. You know what? Let's start them here just in case they do. Uh, Pharmacological treatment, we're going to start there. Alcoholics group. Let's start that there. Why are there no teachers available for the alcoholics group? Is it because they're the same person as the behavioral therapy? What if I move behavioral therapy there? That then works. All right. Let's move general education there. Huh. Basically, I want workshop safety to be by itself up there. All right. And we have carpentry apprenticeship going on. Whoop. carpentry apprenticeship. It's supposed to be going on, but I'm not seeing it here. Alright, let's stop the carpentry apprenticeship and let's repost the carpentry apprenticeship. Alright, so now the carpentry apprenticeship is going on. Alright, so we've got those taken care of there. I think that should set everything the way I want it. Yeah, of all the programs I have, I think they're all set in a good place for right now. Basically, I want the workshop stuff starting before anything else. I can't help but leave the foundation education there. But I don't want other things there at the same time, because I really want them focused on the foundation education. Alright, now let's see. We have the carpentry apprenticeship, where we need to make superior beds. We have the reform through education, and we have the cell block D. So we don't have to worry about our searches too much. Let's just do a simple tunnel search for the evening. Alright. We are also going to need to put wiring along here. I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to sell off this wood like I normally do so that I can afford to get the wiring for the electricity along this area. Specifically in this direction I care about for right now. If I can get it in the other direction, I will. There we go. Good. Alright, so our staff room here is set up. They're putting the toilets in now. That's good. Objects-wise, we need the hand dryer and stuff over there, but we're going to have to wait till we get a little bit more money in first. Since everybody's busy with things, I'll sell a few objects here. Get that money for the hand dryer and the hand washing stations. And then all of my students will have a fresh start with just brand new license plates starting to be made the next day. Alright, we got $750. That should be enough to at least afford a hand dryer and a hand washing station. See if we can afford two of each. Let's see here. Bathroom sink is $100. Bathroom hand dryer is $50. Perfect. Alright, we'll put one of those there, one of those there, one of those there, and one of those there. And we will need water to connect the two sinks. There we go. And that should take care of all of our money, as well as put in the orders for the things that I wanted. Alright, even though we did just a basic search of the toilets, we are coming up with some other goods. I'm almost wondering if we should do a full-on shakedown. Let's do the toilet search for now. I don't want to do a shakedown every night if I can avoid it. What is this orderly racing off to? Let's follow him around a little bit. We don't have anything we're doing right now, so he's really running around. You randomly opened that person's cell. Why? No, not you. Search this cell. I'm concerned about that cell after that orderly randomly opened the door to it and stuff. I wonder if he chucked something that she's not supposed to have into that cell. So I do want to see that what goes on with that. Now it's the same orderly that's going in there? I don't know about that. Yeah, search that cell nice and thoroughly. Okay, found nothing. Interesting. Alright. Well, I'm glad that my orderly's not, distributing drugs in my facility or whatnot, but that was just a bit odd. Alright, so we've got 11 prisoners up for parole. That's a good thing. That'll make us some money. We have 2 in solitary, plus 3 more who are waiting on it. Let's see about possible informants. We don't have any possible informants right now. Alright, well, we'll just have to deal with things the way they are. This is Brown here is agitated. She's wanting privacy and alcohol. Well, she's not going to get alcohol in this place. Not sure she's going to get privacy either. We'll have to see on that. Let's go ahead and speed up time because our people are just doing some basic things like, putting in the electricity I wanted and such. So we'll go ahead and speed up time, get to the next day when we have all those prisoners come in. We have some trees we're bringing in. Selling those off. And we spent more money than we actually got in. But they're working on those cells, which is a good thing. If they can get those cells fixed up before... Yes, they did. Alright, so I will get even more prisoners in. Very nice. Alright, so we're even out of the red. Well, we were out of the red for a few moments. Now we're back into it. But you know what? That's alright. We're going to get these prisoners in, and when we do, we're going to build the last 2 cells on that cell row right there, so that takes care of that. And we're going to use some of the money to buy new guards, because we're going to need guards with the amount of prisoners we're getting in. Alright, let's go ahead and pause, actually. And let's first quick build those cells. And then did I put plumbing in for them? For the most part, yes I did. Alright. So plumbing's taken care of there. Now we have 59 minimum security prisoners. A minimum capacity of... Oh, that's because I have shared capacities over here. Alright, deployment-wise. Let's go ahead and make this whole area minimum security as well. So we have the possibility of 127 minimum security prisoners. And we're getting in almost that many right now. We don't have that much capacity for criminally insane, and I don't want that much criminally insane right now. So we have the ones that we have in the prison. That's all we're going to have for right now. I am going to probably build out this cell block so that way, just in case some people on this side turn criminally insane, we can ship them over. Why is there a random wide sofa there? I do not know. Alright. Yeah, we'll take that out of there. Don't really need it in there. We can always place some into these rooms here easy enough, so we'll take care of that. So let's see. We've got 127. Really, I think I need at least... Let's go 75 guards. Let's actually wait till the transport bus gets here with these new prisoners. So that way we're having the guards right there when the prisoners arrive. Bunch of families coming in to see people, I think. Possibly some people up for parole. There comes the prison bus. All right. Okay, we didn't get it up as high as I had wanted to, but we've got a decent amount of guards in. I want to look at logistics as far as food distribution. Alright, so these areas are being fed by that, which is exactly what I want. And then this mega kitchen's dealing with these food service areas. So that works out exactly as I had hoped for. Perfect. Alright, how many of these people are probably going to go straight to lockdown from this is one question I have. We have some random things here, which we're probably just needing to be set up in these new cells that I'm building over there and whatnot. But we'll see on that. Yeah, $13 in cash flow. Wow, we're making the money now. 13 whole dollars. Alright. So we didn't even get our full allotment of prisoners in. We're going to get 20 more the next day even. So that'll work out nicely. But we've got a good amount of profit coming in on a daily basis right now. So that's good. I want to get us up to at least 60 guards if I can. So I do want to, once we make some money for the day, get us up to those 60 guards. Alright, this person is agitated, they're fearless, they're criminally insane, they have a sickness, and they're hyperactive. What are they even in here for? Grievous bodily harm, assaulting an officer, violent disorder. Oh, great. Yeah. Maybe we should have this door shut to this cell block. I don't know. I mean, I think I will once I make the security room over here, because then I'm going to have these doors all controlled by their security room. I'm having this security room mostly for the main flow of things. Lots of naked ladies in the front office area here. All right. Well, we did get a bunch of guards in, so hopefully they can go ahead and handle these ladies and get them into their cells. That bus driver just drove over one of my guards. I'm pretty sure that should be constituting manslaughter, but don't know for sure. We probably are going to need to expand that kitchen soon enough here. We'll have to see how that goes. Just have a lot going on right now. Alright, so we've gotten all of the inmates off the street, which is a good thing. We lost money because of the reform program, but that's going to happen. I'm wondering if having this in the reception area is working or not. Because I haven't actually seen anything sold to anybody yet. If it's not working there, then I'll have to move it probably just over along this way somewhere, but I'm not positive yet. We should be getting to work and free time here. Yeah, the people are going to work. They're coming over here. Part of the problem also might be the fact that we're not selling things because of the fact that all of our prisoners had jobs. Now that we've gotten this massive influx of prisoners in, not all of them are going to be employed, and so hopefully some of them will start buying things. That's at least my hope. As of right now, we only have one person working in here. I'm thinking maybe I need to cut the reception to just over here. I'm wondering if that's not part of my problem. Oh, we do have some prisoners definitely with kids. How are we doing on that? We have a parent capacity of 4, but I don't know how many parents we have. So that's sort of my question. I see at least 2 with kids here. Might just be the 2. Oh, as I had worried about, we don't have enough parent cells right now. We are going to need more parent cells, definitely. And I'm going to need those as soon as I can. How much does a parent cell cost? $14.20. So $1,500. Ladies, you want to chop some of that wood for me? I could use that wood as soon as I can. Really need to be getting some of these things taken care of here. Right, we've got students in learning. That's a good thing. I think we have people in here learning how to cut things and whatnot, so that's good. Alright, we need at least 2 parent cells. Oh, great. I'm not seeing anybody going there, but at the same time, I'm not seeing just any prisoners until all of these get put into their cells and such. Then they will be free to go about their lives, and hopefully then some people will start buying things at the shop. 3 females with kids. Great. I'm going to need a cash boost here fairly soon. Oh, I'm going to have to take out a loan, aren't I? I hate doing that. Alright, how do I do it again? Let's sell some shares. We'll have to buy back those shares later. Alright. I hate doing that, but I can't leave these people without rooms. Get that built right away. Get that built right away. And get that built right away. Alright. That should take care of my housing problem for the moment. And since I had to spend that money there anyways, I might as well outfit out these rooms that I wanted. Let's go with the security door here. Then we're going to name this the security room. You know, actually, planning-wise, take this back. I don't really need that other room with guns in it. So let's just make that entire room security. Alright, we need an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. Let's get that there. We got that in there. And then let's put in the first of the door control systems over here. We'll just put it at the back here. Yeah, put it in the very back there. And then we're going to put servos onto some of these doors over here. Basically all of these doors over here. For one, that door does not need to be locked open anymore. You know what? We don't need the door servo on there. But we do need that door servo over on the other side. Because I want that door to stay locked from now on. Alright, we are going to have a kennel over here as well. We'll just put a staff door on that. And we'll go ahead and outfit it. I always forget the direction they should go in. Oh, I haven't put any metal detectors in this prison, I just realized. That is something I need to change here in the near future. Alright. First and foremost, let's put a metal detector right by the door of the metal shop. Alright, we're going to have metal detectors there. We're going to have metal detectors as people enter the prison. We're going to have metal detectors in the kitchens. We're going to have a metal detector in the shop. And we're going to have some there in the psych ward portion. We'll start with those metal detectors. We'll get more probably as time goes on. But for right now, oh, and we're going to have one. I want one in the mail room as well. Alright, we got early release prisoners. So we're getting some of our money back, definitely. Can I afford to buy my shares back? Price is $110,000. Alright, so we're close on money, but still need a bit more. But we are getting those cells built that we need to, which is the important part. So these three ladies don't starve to death out here. They have a place to go. They will be taken care of with their babies, and that'll all work out okay. Realistically, I probably should build a second row here. That way I don't have that problem come up in the near future. Alright, make sure power is extending there. Yes, power is extending fine. We need to put the plumbing in. And add another set of lights. Okay. Well, that will take care of them. Let's get power run to these. That can be taken care of there. That can be taken care of there. There's that power. The front door needs power still to it. Let's just connect this across here. Make sure that's powered. That one's covered. That one's covered. How about the ones up here? The one is covered. We'll need to extend this. Probably like that one. That should probably take care of that. Okay. She is attacking my chair, or my... I don't know what she's attacking specifically. Where's an orderly? Staff. Orderlies. I did not mean to fire him. That was a mistake. Alright, well, since I fired him, let's get another one. Hopefully it's the same guy we just rehired. Deal with her. And we are out of power. Something got cross-connected. That hasn't been put in yet. Or we just have too much power running to it and it just overloaded it. Definitely is a possibility. We didn't have that many capacitors on it. Alright. Let's get a capacitor on there and hopefully that'll take care of that problem, because otherwise we can't do anything right here. Let's go ahead and open the door to allow those people through. I could have sworn I put benches over when I built these tables. I think that the crazy woman just broke my benches. Either that or I just completely missed them. But I'm not positive on that. I have a feeling the crazy broke my benches. Somebody installing this? Yes, he's coming along to install that now. Alright, we've got all of the ladies in their cells, so that's good. These people are agitated, and I don't know exactly what to do about that. I mean, this woman's praying with her demons evidently right now. I'm guessing that's what's going on. Alright. Yes, install that, please. Hopefully that will be enough to be able to switch this back on. It was. Perfect. Alright. So now we're back up and functioning properly. We do need power to this one. That'll come from right there. We have power there, so that works out fine. Actually, I have a feeling it has to be right there. So we'll get that installed. Taking people over to solitary as need be. Our metal detectors, I can't believe I went that long without metal detectors in this prison. I'm lucky no one stabbed each other to death. But alright, that's all good. The second kennel is proper, this one is not. So I need to press... One should get me this side then. And then flipping it around should get me over on that side. I think. And we will need more things like dog handlers and such. Need some power over to that station. Alright. And then we're going to connect this to that door servo. And this door servo to begin with. We'll probably have more of them in the future, but those two are a good start. And let's not lock that open any longer. Still not seeing anybody buying anything here, but it may be that people just have jobs. And there's a few people in here that don't. Shop intake, $5. So it is working up there. Somebody was able to actually buy something. Alright, as long as somebody was able to buy something, I'm fine with it then. I had wanted to get the officer count up to 75. Gonna do that. Think that takes care of most of my expenses right now. think everything's functioning pretty much as I want it to be. I don't need a hallway there, or I don't need a wall there. Alright. So, really, I think the next things to do is fully expand that area, expand out this area, well, and put in a church. I need the church fairly soon here. Probably the church will be the thing I do in the next episode first. If I get the church in and I get the money back that I need to, with that extra money in, then I will be able to go ahead and pay off the bank loan or buy back the rest of my prison, which is something I really want to do because I want to be making a profit, but I want to be having all the profit being mine, not just given to random people who decided to purchase into the prison. Alright. So with that being said, I think we'll end on a pretty shot of my gravestone here. We only have one gravestone so far. I'm fairly proud of that fact. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. And as I've said before, behave yourself out there, otherwise I may have to build a new cell for you.